Happy Monday morning. Grab that cup of coffee. Let's talk some basketball. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Craig Bennett, aka Cash Keg, back with another NBA Prize Picks video. If you don't have that account over at Prize Picks, use that promo code CashKeg and get yourself 100% as a deposit match up to $100. Link is in the description below. We did all right yesterday. Fox kind of crapped the bed. Curry absolutely put that team on his back and willed them in that game 7. Just massive game by him. Congrats to the Warriors. Should be a good series up against the Lakers here. But we did end up going 3-1 if you end up taking that pool under points. The free throw model, once again, just absolutely continues to crush with going over Klay Thompson. And then Malik Monk just squeezed over his fantasy score late in that game, even though they sat the last couple minutes. But yeah, 3-1 yesterday. Got 3 plays for you here. Big news we're waiting on. I don't think he's going to play Joel Embiid. He's doubtful. I just don't see him playing. I know Doc came out and said, he doesn't think he's going to play either if he was a betting man. I don't really trust Doc at all, but I really don't think he's going to play here. Looking at the line, Boston, I think, is favored by 10 already. So we got 3 plays for you. We're just going to dive into them. But hey, do me a favor, if you like these videos, you want to see more of them, hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel. I'll do my best to knock these out and hopefully provide you with a little bit of value in my analysis that I see on the plays. Let's go. All right, Prize Picks desktop is up here, and we're going to talk about 3 plays that we do like. Let's talk about a first half play. Now, this one is not on the model. We don't have things split up for first half in the model. I know it is on our list to do in terms of projections to kind of help things out a little bit for next year, because I like to attack these first half plays, and I'd really like to get these in the model, especially with them adding free throws as well. So one that I do like, though, on this free throw, again, this is not in the free throw model. I'm not having any of those today. This is just more of doing some research and pulling things up, and that is Jamal Murray over a half a free throw first half. Now, he's been playing massive minutes in the first half. And, last series, the first game of this series, 19 minutes. If we look at the series against Minnesota, 17, 19, 20, 19, 19. And then if we even go back to the playoffs, in 2020 was the last time that he was in there. And I believe that was the bubble year. I think that was the bubble. Yeah, it was a bubble year that he actually went off. But anyways, if we just look at these playoffs as it is, those minutes are pretty high. And he's went to the free throw line in each game but one. In that Minnesota series, 2 for 2, 4 for 4, as you can see here. And then 0 for 0 in this game. It played 20 minutes, just didn't get to the line. And then 1 for 1, 4 for 4, and 2 for 2. I'm going to go back to the well here with him, with Jamal Murray. If we go back and look at a lot of these other playoff games, I think he's going to continue to be aggressive. Phoenix is going to have to be aggressive. They don't want to go down 0-2 here. So Jamal Murray, I like this over a half a free throw made first half. Remember, first half. I know sometimes people ask, I don't see that play. Well, there's a tab. So first half, make sure you are on the NBA first half tab and not the regular NBA tab, because you're not going to see it if you don't do that. Let's go back over to the regular NBA plays. And first play we're going to look at, I think there's a couple ways we could go here. Tobias Harris. Now, again, this is considering that Joel Embiid is not going to play today. And I think there's a few ways we could kind of look at attacking him here. The 2 that I like the most are points at 16.5. Just looking at his lines here throughout the season. So if we just look at the last 10 games, regular season, well, I guess one playoff game here that he played on the 22nd when the little Joel Embiid put up 25 points. But before that, he's went 7 to 9 games over 16.5 points. Juice is on the over at -130 at the books, and they're going to need his scoring. And if they smart and those guys try to lock down Harden a little bit, maybe we see some more open mid-range shots from Tobias Harris, and he's aggressive this game. I hope he is, because if he's not and his shots aren't falling for him, and Maxi's shots are not falling, they're going to struggle massively here. So I like the 16.5 points for him. That's probably my favorite. And then the 32 fantasy score, I don't mind going this route either, just because he can do a little bit of everything, right? He's going to get you some points, some rebounds, get you a few assists as well. He can get his hands on a few balls, with no Joel Embiid in there. He can do just a little bit of everything, get you a couple blocks, steals. So I don't mind going 32 fantasy points or 16.5 points. Depends on which way you want to take it here. That's where I'm kind of looking for Tobias Harris. And again, this is all contingent on Joel Embiid not playing. And last I checked, he was doubtful. And then the last play we're going to look at, again, is in this Denver-Phoenix game. And we're going to go Kevin Durant. And they cannot go down 2 here. I think Durant's going to be super aggressive in this game. And I'm going to look at points-wise or points in rebounds for him. This 36.5 points and rebounds, I think, is where I'm going to land. First game here against Denver back on Saturday, he ended up putting up 43 points and rebounds in just 36 minutes. I think we're going to see closer to 40 minutes this game. They have to win one of these. I don't want to go down 0-2. Last 3 games, 42, 37, 43. If we go back into that Clippers series, Devin Booker just absolutely smashed that series. And Kevin Durant still put up 36, 31, and 34 before finishing out with 42 and 37 in that series. So it's not, he's been right there every time. And that juice is around minus 130 on the over in this 36.5. So I think he's going to go off a little bit here. That's where I'm kind of leaning. I don't expect him to get 14 rebounds like he did last game, but points have basically been there for him. Very consistent, in the playoffs, getting you around 27 to 31. So get that in a few rebounds, and he's right there. So that's where I'm kind of looking at points, rebounds for Kevin Durant. And again, if you want more plays, if you want more action at some of the other stuff, we put plays out not just for Prizepicks, but sleeper. I almost completely swept the sleeper board yesterday. Underdog, throw things out there as well. Parlay play. We have NHL picks, been crushing those lately. So a little bit of everything. If you want access to some of the picks that we do have and some of the models, and you want to check out that free throw model and see what it's got up today. Again, I didn't throw out any today, but I think the last 4 or 5 free throw plays I've actually thrown out here have all hit. So I put one out personally because, again, we don't do the first half, but just looking at the free throw model, we do have a handful of plays that are in the double-digit percentages to go over or under. So if you want to check that out, again, link in the description below in Patreon. Check us out. See what's going on. Like always, enjoy your Monday. See you guys on the flip side. Deuces.